This Sunday is the latest game in a long-running rivalry between the Packers and Bears, and one area couple is traveling to Chicago for that game. News 19's Colton Emsweiler explains it all began with a trip to Los Angeles.
One home, two teams. That's a story for a pair of Onalaska residents. And earlier this year, a massive stroke of luck took place, something that gave them a once-in-a-lifetime experience they won't soon forget.
Let's get those Forerunners. Let's get those Bears and Packers tickets. And no!
And with that spin, the lives of two football fans were changed forever. Onalaska's Cliff Amundsen and his wife Hannah, a Bears and Packers fan respectively, were featured on ABC's Press Your Luck back in August. And among the prizes, a package some would consider a dream come true.
We are sending you to both Packers versus Bears games for the season, where you'll sit midfield and get all-you-can-eat VIP tailgate parties at both games, in both places. You go to Lambeau, then you go to Soldier, right? And we're doing that for the next 10 seasons.
You tell them what you want to win, and then they really make you go into detail about the why behind it. Like, why is it that you want to do this sort of thing? And kind of going back to, my wife and I being big football fans and also cheering for teams that are in the same division but against each other. They really like that because it's something that means a lot to us. Plays into the dream prizes that Press Your Luck likes to put out.
But what a lot of people want to know is, how exactly does a diehard cheesehead fall for a Windy City sports fan?
He has so many other wonderful qualities that made up for this small defect or fault. But when we first started dating, everyone's so shocked that I was even willing to go out with someone who was not a Packers fan. But he has proven time and time again that he is more than worth it for, yes, the in-house rivalry.
Those tickets taking effect this season, and while Cliff couldn't make the first matchup, what he wants to see this weekend is clear.
Well, I'm hoping for a Bears victory, to be honest, especially because those are hard to come by this year. But also I'm hoping that Justin Fields gets to play. That'd be really cool. It'd just be nice if he's healthy enough to see him go against, Aaron Rodgers. A good old division rivalry. It'll be awesome to see in person.
As for Hannah, showing her husband a little taste of the green and gold.
There is just a certain atmosphere and a certain feeling around Packer fans and in Packer games. And again, it'll be really fun to see Cliff get to experience that since he hasn't been to a Packers game before. Yes, it's in Chicago, but I think he'll be able to experience a certain kind of magic with the Packers.
A house divided, but one that'll come together at Soldier Field on Sunday afternoon. But that's not all. The Amundsens actually had custom jerseys made with their last name on the back. You saw Cliff wearing a 30, while Hannah's will have the number 4, and no, that's not because of Brett Favre. The 4 and 30 is actually a reference to their wedding day, which was on, you guessed it, the final day of April, just a few weeks before the show was filmed down in California.
All right, Colton, thanks. Of course, you can see those Bears-Packers highlights Sunday night at 10. Packers won the first matchup this season 27-10. And make sure you watch the Press Your Luck holiday special coming up this week. The episode airs Tuesday night at 8 right here on WXOW.